What's up, beautiful people? This is Keefe Black. Welcome to the channel. And this is going to be the screen view of Take Me High. So let's get to it. All right. Now, first thing I started with was the drums. I usually start with the drums because I like to get that beat in first, that feel for it. Now, the second thing I use, this is the drums as well, but without the kick. And this is the part where the guitar comes in by itself with the strings. Now, that's tempo. That's the VST I use. You can get that at producerrnb.com. It'll help you out a lot if you're trying to make beats or music. And the next thing I have is some hi-hats. And that's a program called Hats. The reason I like it, I'll tell you in a minute. The reason I like that program is instead of going with your finger, all you do is hold it. You can do it a lot easier just with the keyboard. I also added some effects on it, literally effectrics. And it's great to add on hats, snares, stuff like that that you want to see how it just gives it a nice little delay to it, so it's not so syncopated and repetitious sounding. Just a little accent, but it does make a difference when you start listening to the whole thing. Kind of helps you set in the mix a lot better. Those are snares, just some typical hip hop snares. I use one shots for those. Didn't use that one. It's on C. There we go. Just some typical one shot snares. Now this is contact 7. Not that, this. There we go. That's contact 7. Nice synth pad. Kind of give it a little wonder. Next, we have the strings. That's from Scorch. It's another VST program. It's got good strings. I like them because they have like a dreamy sound to them. Now that's the guitar. Now, as I told my cousin Wayne, I didn't play that. That's from a sample pack from a hell of a guitar player. You get that from Producer RnB too. I will like to say, shout out to Wayne Orr, my cousin. Hell of a keyboardist, trumpet player, trombone player, bass player. And all these kids are just as good as he is. Now, that's not a bass. That's actually that guitar that you just heard. But I slowed it down with this program. I think it's called Particle. And when I slowed it down half time, it sounded like a bass. Kind of sound like Atlantis from Isaac Brothers. And my brother Jeff, shout out to him, he figured that out. He's got good ears. Now that's from Analog Lab 5. That's a software program too, VST. Kind of reminded me of Michael McDonald, Doobie Brothers. Of course, Isley Brothers. When I heard that guitar slowed down, I'm like, man, I had to put that in there. That sounded like Atlantis. That sounded like Groove With You. That sounded like Between the Sheets. Some old school joint right there. What do we have next? Okay, that's Arcade. That's our VST program. They have a lot of vocals, background vocals. When I heard that, that's the reason I named it that, because that background vocals what inspired me to make the song. Actually, that's the bass. The 808, I mean. That's from a VST program called XXL Fresh Bass. Got some bad 808s on it. Pretty cheap too. Those are vocals. I didn't want to put a lot of vocals on it because I wanted the song to speak for itself. I just wanted to get the point across quick, just direct to the point. Now that right there, I played that part off of Contact to accompany the Take Me High of the Arcade vocals. Because almost like almost like they're saying Take Me High, but now that keyboard part I put in because I wanted something to pull it back to the 80s a little bit. So it kind of sounds like Prince, The Time, those 80s, 90s type of songs. And those high strings, they're from Contact as well. I wanted to put those in and just give us a little bit of tension before it dropped, where everything came in. Now the last part I forgot to add, to let you hear what you heard at the end, and that's that wee, that little toggle part. Well, thank you very much for listening. I have one shout out to make, and that's on my 3 Supreme, Shirley, Linda, and Sheila, who when I was growing up, all I did was listen to music when I was around them. And that's the reason I do what I do now, because of them. And I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. All right, so hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I will be making it where if I have another video, you can just hit the notification bell and it will get sent to you. Thank you very much. And as my brother from another mother, Mike, would say, this video is done. Thank you.